right. So this is from the Wrap. I don't know how much everyone watches this Indie Spirit award ceremony. I do tend to watch it every year. Anora and I saw the TV Glow lead the 2025 Indie Spirit Award nominations. TV categories include Baby Reindeer, Shogun, and Agatha All Along is on there too.
Baby Reindeer, by the way, Baby Reindeer TV show.
Yes. Yeah, it's in the TV. Baby Reindeer and Shogun scored nods in the TV category.
So now the Spirit Awards are doing TV? This
Apparently.
is new.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it'll be February 22nd. Let's see. And so the reason I brought this up is not necessarily the nominations, but this paragraph right here. Because we've always asked, what does the Spirit Independent Award consider independent? So here we go. The films must be considered independent in the judgment of the Film Independent Nominating Committees, which makes up that determination on the basis of uniqueness of vision, original provocative subject matter, diversity on camera and behind the camera, and the economy of means. That's pretty much what I wanted to focus on for this. Because what does it mean to be an independent film nowadays? Well, a committee will tell you that you're an independent film.
Yeah, really, the way that they used to explain it was the independent spirit. Like, for example, even if, say, a David Lynch made a studio movie, you would say the spirit is independent because he's such a unique filmmaker. It's really, the lines have been blurred. I think you have to come up like for Film Threat, for our award this event, our movies they're low budget. A lot of them are under $1 million. Right. Okay. Very few. And we even have a special award for movies made for under 100,000. So that's kind of crazy.
Yeah. But, it for the most part can't be a studio film at all.
Yeah. I'm not like A24. Well, in the big world of studio movies, those are indie movies. Those are bigger than the movies that we acknowledge at our awards event. So our rules are not hard and fast, but they're general. I would say 90% of the movies are like under $1 million, and like a lot of them are vastly under $1 million. And documentaries too. So
consider the fact that they nominated Shogun for their television category. I mean, I believe that's a Fox production.
Yeah, it's not. I wouldn't consider that indie at all.
Yeah, and it wasn't cheap to make.
No, it was not.
And diversity. Well, yeah. I mean, Shogun. Congratulations. Original provocative subject matter. Well, considering Shogun was written 50 years ago, 40 years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, it's independent. Basically, in that case, means it featured Asian people.
Yeah.
And then the economy of means. I mean, I think, again, it's a show that I've always questioned what films get nominated by these people, and it's this pretty much flat out states it. It states everything I surmised about it. It's just a committee of people declaring something as independent, basically on very subjective basis.
Well, I'll just say this. I have no problem with awards being used as a way to give recognition to films that are deserving. That is why we do our event. Our event is specifically to draw attention to movies that don't get attention. Now, I think in the case of the films that we support, we do it through our channel, through the website, through our social media feed, and through our awards event. It's a way to look at like all the movies that are being nominated are worth seeing. All of them. I mean, there's one winner in each category, sometimes two. There are ties. Sometimes we can't decide. It ends up in a tie. That's okay. I'm just saying it's like a playlist. Try to see these movies. For award this, there are about 75, 80 movies that get different movies. Out of 2,000, okay, 2,000. that many films, try to see them. If it's a doc that you like docs, you like horror or sci-fi, try to seek those out. Worth seeing. So I have no problem with the Spirit Awards, but I think the Spirit Awards to me are a little too studio adjacent.
Yeah. That's the thing. It's not independent. It's I guess the way you say independent spirit, maybe something, if Poor Choices can win or be nominated for this, it just says something about it. But in terms of Film Threat and what we do and kind of the focus I give to the films is, these are films that are great films that just need a little exposure, needs the spotlight placed on them so that people can see it and be an alternative to the studio films that come out.
Yeah, and I'll just say I don't have a problem with what they're doing. There's even a new India event that's trying to compete with us. I actually don't have a problem with that at all. I think the more the merrier.
Yeah.
I question, are award shows the best way to help give these films attention? I think filmmakers do like the recognition. So I think we'll see. I think the popularity of award shows has diminished like by a significant number. And I think that has to do with the credibility and the popularity of celebrities in general. People do not trust celebrities. It certainly did not help in the recent election. I think it reflected badly on a lot of celebs. And even George Clooney has spoken out saying he probably regrets doing what he did.
Well, and the fact that we just found out that a lot of these people got paid for their endorsement.
Yeah. A lot of them were simply paid to give endorsements. That I feel like that has to be a little asterisk. This is a paid endorsement, and that's okay. We understand if Schwarzenegger is selling ketchup, or mustard, he got paid to do that. Well, I don't think you can look at any celebrity endorsing a candidate now without thinking, what were they paid? I mean, even Oprah was paid, and she's what, a billionaire?
Yeah, $2.5 million.
Chump change for her.